Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Mike Colleen at MikeColleen.com. Today, I'm going to talk about two things. I'm going to give you two examples of how narcissists lie to you, and they use the whole, oh, I don't remember. Oh, I didn't say that. I don't remember. So I'm going to give you two examples because it'll help you. I realized today it's one of the things that helped me learn how to go, oh, they're pulling a fast one on me, okay? So here's what it is. I'm going to give you two examples. And this should be a super short video. Number one, let's say, okay, this actually happened to me. Okay, so if someone I knew called me up and said, hey man, can you come down to my work and can you bring those two things? I totally forgot them. I was like, yeah, sure. And I said, I'll be there between 2 and 3 o'clock. And they said, cool, no worries. So I got there at 2:30. I was about a little bit away and I called them and said, hey man, I can't wait. I got to go. But when I called them, they're like, you're coming down to my work? I was like, well, yeah, because, oh, I didn't, if I knew that, I would have planned for it. I'm like, what are you talking about? You know that? He goes, no. I go, yeah, the whole reason I'm coming down is because you asked me to come down to bring the stuff to you. He goes, no, I don't remember that. I go, you called me at 11:30. I said I'd be here between 2 and 3, and it's 2:30. He's like, no, I don't remember that. So here's the deal. The average person, a normal person, like I understand, okay, let's say you did call someone and they called you back and they're like, no, I don't remember that. Like a lot of us say, oh yeah, that's right, I totally forgot. We would remember once somebody reminds us. But this person, this is what a narcissist will do. They will continue the lie, right? The whole thing is they're just jerking you around. That's all they're doing. And this is how you can spot the jerk around game, all right? And I recommend the minute you spot that someone's pulling this jerk around game on you, you're done. Cut them off. You're done with them. Block them. Just because they're just playing games. They're like little fucking children playing games, okay? So here's how a normal person would react. Let's say they call you up at 11:30 in the morning. Say, hey man, can you bring those two things to me? And you're like, yeah, sure, no problem. I got to go to the store. I got to do this and that. I'll be there between 2 and 3 o'clock. And they're cool, awesome. So you're on your way. You're a couple blocks away, and you call them up and say, hey man, I'm almost there. And they're like, what are you talking about? Right? And a normal person would be like, well, what do you mean? Well, remember you told me to come down here and bring these two things? Oh yeah, that's right. I'll do. Sorry, man. That's what a normal person would do. They would remember once you remind them. A narcissist won't do that because they're playing games. It's all a game. And this is how you can spot at least part of the game. Is so like, nope, I don't remember that. So once you remind them, yeah, you called me and said, bring these two things down. And I said I'd be here approximately between this hour and that hour. And you do show up literally right in the middle of that. And at that point, if they don't go, oh, that's right. Oh, dude, totally sorry, fuck, right? That's what a normal person would do. They remember once you reminded them. But a narcissist, like, nope, sorry, man, don't remember that, bro. Nope, sorry. And they'll continue that. And you're like, what are you talking about? In my case, it was an out-of-town thing, and I didn't really know where the fuck I was. And I was like literally 2 blocks away. And I'm like, well, just wait for me. I'll be right there. I'm 2 blocks away. Yep, gotta go. Like, what are you talking about? And the lame excuse was so fucking lame. Oh, I gotta pick up my car before the dealership closes. I'm like, dude, they close like at 6. What are you talking about? Or 7, right? Long story short, it was just a fucking game. And that's another thing. When they add on another piece of shit excuse, like, oh, I gotta go pick up my car. And I'm like, yeah, that was the reason why I'm coming down here is to pick you up to go get your car, remember? So they're like, oh, no, don't remember that. And so it's a big fucking game. A normal person, right, would say, oh, that's right. Dude, I'm totally sorry. I forgot. Yeah, that's right. I did call you and ask you to come down here. So the thing about it is like, if somebody is really that fucking like, I don't remember, even after you've reminded them 2, 3, 4 times, get them out of your life. They're playing games. I'm telling you. That's the number one sign. Now, here's another one. Let's say you're working with an expert in diet and nutrition, right? And they convince you to get on this certain diet, right? What most experts would do is they would warn you and say, well, here's the things you got to look out for. You know, you might have this bodily function happen and then that bodily function, but you're going to make it through it, and after a certain amount of period of time, blah, 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 right? Well, this person didn't say any of that, and they're an expert, right? All you have to do is Google the diet, and all of a sudden, and the first thing, it pops up, boom, 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 like here's the thing that's going to happen to your body, right? So as I was going through it, I said, man, I'm not feeling good. I've got this thing going on, and like, oh, really? Oh, man, fuck. Well, a normal nutrition expert, or even someone who's on the same diet, like, oh, yeah, that's one of the side effects. Totally forgot to tell you, right? And here's how you deal with it, right? Nope, didn't fucking say a fucking word. And then another one came up, right? And I said, man, I'm having this fucking issue and blah, blah, like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I don't know if it's the fucking air down here or what. It's just weird. Never had this before. Didn't say a fucking thing again. Now, here's the deal. There was 3 things that came up, and I brought it up to him 3 different times, each of them, 3 times each. Acted like he had no, man, I don't know what you're talking about, man, right? Well, here's the deal. They're playing games with you again, right? Anyone who is an expert in a field, when you remind them of, hey, I'm having this issue, they'd be like, oh, yeah, totally. I'm so sorry I forgot to tell you about that. Well, all you had to do, and what I did eventually do, was I Googled this diet, and it said, yeah, you're going to have this issue. Oh, there's a 4th one, which I didn't have, and it was extreme, God, I don't have the right wording, but like extreme emotional issues, from rage to anger to emotions. None of this was mentioned, and this person is an expert in this field, right? And they professionally get paid to tell people how to do this diet correctly, right? Well, here's the deal. They didn't forget all these things. They didn't forget to remind you of the symptoms, and here's what's going to happen, or here's what could happen, and here's what you got to prepare for. Not a fucking word. They did that on purpose because they're assholes, all right? They're called narcissists. So here's my point. And the one thing about the whole, like, the emotional issue, like you go through this fucking stage where it can be real, for some people it can be really traumatic. In fact, you go online, you'll see a lot of people talk about it. That was one of the things where I was like, wow, like, that's fucked up. When I learned about it, and like this person, and it was like they acted like they had no idea what they're talking about. They do. It's, God, how to explain it. I'm not an expert in the field. All I did was Google it one day, and I watched literally, I think it was 2 or 3 YouTube videos, and I chatted with a couple of people like, well, yeah, you didn't know that? No, didn't the person tell you? I'm like, nope, didn't say shit. They're like, yeah, you shouldn't trust that person. And that is the point of this video. When someone calls you and says, hey, can you bring this? Or hey, meet me at this place, and they say, nope, I don't remember doing that. They're playing mind games. That's how you know this is a person not to trust. Right? Hey, this is Mike Colleen at MikeColleen.com. If people are playing mind games with you, if they're gaslighting you, cut them out of your life. Good luck. God bless you guys.